Hello and welcome to the Energetics of Business podcast, where we bridge the gap between the woo-woo and the tech. My name is Michelle Douglas and I'm an energetic alignment expert helping entrepreneurs to tap into their inner power and create a business that flows with ease and authenticity. In each episode, we'll dive into the strategies that blend soulful alignment with practical business know-how. Now, let's dive in and align your business from the inside out. Hello and welcome to episode 2 of the Energetics of Business podcast. And today we're going to be talking about what 10 things can happen if you don't have a website, and for your business, of course. Anyway, so what we're going to talk about today is why a website is so important to have. And it doesn't matter whether you've actually got an actual online business or whether it's an offline where you're selling physical products. Either way, website's essential. And I'm going to talk about why from my little notes that I have on this other screen here. So the first thing is reduced credibility. Without a website, your business might actually appear less professional or trustworthy to potential clients. A web presence signals legitimacy. So I know myself, if I'm looking at a business on, say, Facebook, for example, one of the first things I want to do is go and have a look at their website. Firstly, to make sure they're legit, but also just to see what they're about and get a feel for who they are, that sort of thing, before I want to invest in them. So there's that one. Number 2, limited customer reach. Potential clients searching for your business online may not find you through their normal Google searches, because depending on where you are putting yourself out there, like if you're not at all, you're not going to be seen. But let's just say, for example, you're using social media, you'll get missed. You'll get caught up in all the other social media presences. Whereas if you have your own website, you can tailor it to you and what your offering is and your points of difference and so on, so that you can attract more people through that process. Number 3, loss of sales opportunities. So you lose the ability to generate leads, book appointments, or sell products 24/7. A website can automate the process even when you're not working. And I'm a bit of a control freak, I'll admit, but having the ability to capture those leads in particular is just key to success, because, and I'm going to go through that in number 4, but there are certain things that can happen that will mean your potential client base can disappear overnight. If you have your own list, you're able to market direct to them and you're not getting lost in a scroll of Facebook feed or Instagram or whatever it is you're using to promote your business. Okay, so the number 4 is increased dependence on social media platforms. When you rely on social media only as your main way of promoting your business, you're subject to algorithm changes, which can cause your content to not be seen. There could be account restrictions, limiting your control over your online presence. And I've got a client actually who told me that she was responding to something in a post and she got restricted because she was typing too fast. And she said she's a 2-finger typist. But another thing too is, they can come in and shut you down in one click and you're gone, and your entire, let's just say you've got tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of followers. They shut you down, you lose them all. So it's really, really important that you have yourself a website to capture those names and email addresses and have that list that you can market to regardless of what happens on social media. Number 5, missed marketing opportunities. So websites allow for search engine optimization, which helps attract organic traffic. And without one, you miss that key opportunity to show up on Google when people search for your services. So you can be a lot more flexible, I guess, because if you're just putting your presence out there on social media, you've got a restricted amount of information you can include in there without coming across as, I don't know, they've got templates, right? There's certain things you can enter in, certain things you can't, whereas on a website, you've got complete control. Number 6 is a weaker brand identity. So a website's a central place where your brand's story, visuals, values, information all comes together. And without it, it's harder to build and communicate a cohesive brand identity. When you think about it, the only thing that sort of differs from one social media profile to another is the images, yes, but they all look much the same. They're set out in exactly the same way, and things get smushed and confused with each other. So no, you need to have your own, just saying. Limited customer engagement. So features like blogs, frequently asked questions, contact forms, that sort of thing, they foster interaction. And without a website, you lose tools to engage with your audience effectively. Like just recently, I had a client telling me that she was just watching one video after another because she was just so caught up in what I was talking about. And that's what it's all about for me, because I'm more about the education and explaining how things work to make it easier for the person. So it's like a self-serve center, really, isn't it? So I'm getting engagement through likes and comments and follows and stuff like that. And obviously I'm on my new business journey now, but I've just started. So yeah, so you're going to see over time how I am building my online presence, but I'm definitely basing myself on my website. And all of the other platforms are in addition. They're like nice to haves on top of that. And obviously I've got the podcast as well. Next, we have difficulty tracking analytics and growth. And I know in Facebook in particular, there are ways of getting analytics, but it's not quite to the same extent of what you can get for your website. You can get things like user behavior, like what have they clicked on the website, traffic sources and trends. And without that, it's harder to make informed business decisions. So it's like, right, if you've got a lot of people coming over to this particular post or category of blog posts, for example, to do more of those if you're getting more people to that than anything else, because there's clearly a need for it. Next one is less competitive advantage. So most of your competitors will likely have a website. And if you don't believe me, go and have a look. And if your business doesn't, you risk falling behind and being overshadowed by those businesses that actually do have that stronger online presence. And I do suggest as well, if you go and have a look around at what your competitors are doing and look for their point of differences and make sure yours is different to theirs. So when you do put yourself out on a website, that you are highlighting that point of difference. Like for me, it's not just about the practical elements of online business and that sort of thing. Mine is more about bringing in the energetics. So bringing the woo-woo and the tech together is my point of difference, which I don't know anyone who's doing that. And I probably need to have more of a search. But yeah, my point of difference is that I'm bringing that energy into it. So, and that's what I will be pushing out to the universe through my website and through my post and my content creation and posting and so forth. Okay, number 10 is reduced flexibility for future growth. As your business grows, you will need a central hub to showcase any new offers, collect emails, manage operations, and without that, website scaling becomes more difficult. And whether you're online or not, there will always be things, as in online business, as in physical products versus online products. The website is the way to get your message out there to the world, because I don't know about you, but I don't know anyone who doesn't get online, research a product they want to buy before they actually go and buy it. If there's no website or no online presence there, it means getting in the car and driving to the shop to buy it beforehand. It's like, I might just get online first and do some research. So it's really about putting yourself where your target market is shopping, or at least researching whatever it is you are offering. So that brings us to the end of today's episode. It's a little quick one. What I do have on offer at the moment is the client attraction blueprint, which is mostly about the energetic side of attracting new clients to your business so that you can be seen. So if you head over to energeticsofbusinesshub.com/CAB, CAB, sign up for that little free course. And it's it's not a huge course, but I think there's 7 videos in it. And yeah, take a look at that. Love to hear what you think. And I look forward to sharing more with you very soon.